The Russian invasion of Ukraine has resulted in international sanctions that have severely impacted the Russian aviation industry. Airlines such as Aeroflot are now unable to travel to or through many parts of the world. In addition, plane manufacturers including Boeing and Airbus have halted exporting their planes to Russia and have also stopped shipping spare parts to Russian airlines. The result is a plan for airlines to start cannibalizing their aircraft to keep the majority of their fleet operational. Aircraft demand constant maintenance to ensure their airworthiness. Regular maintenance, such as replacing tires or engine blades, all require a constant supply of spare parts. The severance of this supply can lead to a decrease in the size of the fleet, which ultimately affects the operational capacity of an airline. A solution to this problem is the cannibalization of aircraft. This is when engineers remove a working part of one aircraft and use it to replace a broken part in a different aircraft. Russian airlines will have to resort to this act of aircraft cannibalism because of import restrictions from Western countries, which have prevented Boeing and Airbus from exporting spare parts to Russia. Effectively, they are sourcing spare parts from existing aircraft in order to ensure the functionality of their fleet. This reduces the overall operational capacity of the fleet, since some aircraft are left unusable. The news comes via CH Aviation, which obtained a leaked unofficial report from the Russian government. The report covered assumptions of how the Russian aviation sector will develop in the next decade. The report covers a wide variety of metrics to measure the development of the sector, including passenger numbers and the number of commercial aircraft. Almost all of these metrics paint an unfortunate and negative future for the industry as Russia continues its invasion of Ukraine. A more pessimistic view of the future entails a shortage of foreign-made aircraft, which the Russian government has pledged to solve by expanding the domestic Russian-made commercial fleet. If sanctions continue, Russia predicts that in the worst-case scenario, over half of the commercial aircraft in Russia would have to be grounded. The plan to increase the number of Russian-made aircraft will cost 627 billion rubles, or $9.7 billion, and would, quote, add 1,000 Russian-made aircraft to the national fleet by 2030. This move will certainly ease the pressure on Russian airlines to maintain their foreign fleet and might decrease Russia's reliance on the West for aircraft. But still, this large price tag will undoubtedly become a huge burden for Russian taxpayers, especially if inflation continues to increase. In addition to cannibalization, other possible routes for finding spare parts include sourcing them from countries that are not currently sanctioned, such as through vendors in Turkey and India. Indeed, some reports in March suggested that dozens of Russian aircraft have been reflagged as being of Turkish origin. What's your reaction to this news? Share your thoughts and opinions by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.